Hey guys, Western Mine Detective here, coming at you with another mine exploring video. So we are way out here in the middle of nowhere, and this is actually supposed to be the road. You could see it continues down, but we can't continue on because there's this almost 2-foot wash in the middle of the road. And then Owen's FJ Cruiser's right up there. So we're gonna have to just leave it right there. And then the mine that we're headed to is right over that direction. So we'll get all prepped and we'll head over there. Alright, so we're gonna start hiking. Owen is leading the way. See, here's a look at the wash. So once we get over this hill, we should be able to see the mine. What kind of camera is that? Nikon?
Nikon D7000.
Fancy. Oh yeah, and then there's Anthony over there, looking back at the FJ Cruiser. It's probably around 102 degrees maybe. It's definitely over 100 right now. Although there is a little breeze, so it doesn't feel too terrible. Alright, so we made it to the top of the hill. Right over there, that might be the mill. Right above that little structure. Looks like there's actually an ore bin. I think I see 2 or 3 chutes. Pretty cool. We are quickly approaching what I believe is the mill site. And then there's a pile or 2 right over there. Yeah, super scenic and beautiful views up here. Wow.
Holy cow, it's hot.
So we made it to the structure. Let's check out what we got over here. Hey yo, spark plug.
Spark plug.
Yeah. Here's an old bed spring. Looks like they had like electrical switches and shit.
Yeah, they have outlets and stuff over here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this place is pretty trashed up.
This is like the kitchen, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look, there's the ventilation for where an oven type of would have been, like a stovetop ventilation.
I need a quick release for my lens.
This was definitely modern though. Cause like this whole area is completely was insulated.
Yeah, probably when they restarted it. Now the building itself looks pretty old. All right, so here's a look at what I believe is the ore bin. There's a structure right there. So I'm pretty sure that this lever would have had something to do with releasing the ore. I've never seen a setup like this, you know, it's always the chutes.
Yeah.
There's another one. You can see the gear.
There must have been like a wheel right here.
Yeah,
And there's a...
the lever.
Yeah. Huh. So I guess that controlled what though? Like,
Yeah, I know. It
Shoot
looks
looks like-
weird because there's no like actual opening right here.
weird, huh?
Maybe, I don't know. Huh. Well, right above it, got a couple stacked stone walls. And then they even had, looks like telephone poles. There used to be a structure here back in the day too. But it is sadly all collapsed. What's up? Oh, so Anthony said there's a pretty good view from right above, so let us crawl up here. Oh yeah, dude, I see the head frame.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right over there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so there's a wooden head frame right there. Yeah, this is the main mine right here.
There's cyanide leaching down there, looks like.
Oh yeah, there's a big old pink pile right over there.
I want to climb that telephone pole.
Yeah, there's actually a an insulator still.
Really?
Yeah, looks like a porcelain one. Alright, well we're coming up on the shaft. We don't want to get too close.
Oh, it just bottoms out, it looks like.
Yeah, so it goes down about maybe 40-50 feet and then it's all filled in. But who knows how deep it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like looking on these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all collapsed in down there.
Yeah, it might have eroded in actually.
I wouldn't be surprised, because like, I don't think that pipe would be expressed. Holy shit.
But yeah.
What is this?
Support.
Alright, let's get on to the headframe.
Well, we came across this old car in the wash. It's obviously seen better days. It's all smashed up. Probably a 30s or 40s Studebaker, who knows? Something like that.
I can still read the writing on this.
Oh yeah, what's that say?
Kerosene. Yeah, it is a kerosene tin.
Kerosene.
You kind of got to get it in the sun to be able to see it. But
Yeah.
it still has like a nozzle on it. And
Yeah, that's more modern than that other one, but
A bunch of tires.
there's just so much stuff to see. All this old miner's trash. Oh dude, old Goodyear tires.
Bro, look at the tread on those babies.
Heads up, rock. That's a big pile, dude. Look at that.
Yeah. Who knows, maybe that's the big one. Alright, that right there is our goal. This is quite the intact wooden head frame. Definitely helps that. It's pretty dry out here. Man, that thing looks spectacular. Well, yeah, and all along the ground there is just so much quartz. Wow. Alright, here's a head frame. It's probably about 30 feet tall.
Oh, I need some shade, man. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely hot out here to be hiking. But yeah, there's the one lone ore chute. You could tell that it was painted red. Lots of the paint still visible. Yeah, quite the sight to see.
Yeah, it's a pretty gnarly drop.
What degree would you say?
Like 9.
Oh, so it's pretty much straight vert?
Pretty much.
Alright. Well, we were kind of thinking that this was going to be an incline shaft, but are there ladders up? Ooh, no. Yeah. Actually, it might be like 80 if you want to say that, but yeah. Collar is pretty nice and sturdy. Wow. Yeah, that thing goes down quite a ways. You look at the support timbers. Ooh. Dang, they even got like a workbench?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's like cardboard shoved back here too.
They got all this shelving, probably to put all their tools. Who knows, they probably put their hard hats right here. So awesome.
Alright, this man is about to climb the structure. I feel like that's a bad point to start climbing it, but...
Yeah, it's kind of like there's a walkway right here.
At some point, probably.
How high am I? 25, 20?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stop here, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, though. Is that something?
That hole up there,
Yeah.
it's collapsed in. Like, totally filled into the brim. I went and looked at it.
How do I get down? I got splinters on me, dude.
Should've wore gloves. Bro, what are you doing?
I don't fucking know, dude. I'll just go down here. Alright guys, one last shot of this quite picturesque head frame. Ain't that thing a beauty. So right now we're gonna be headed down to that big blue waste rock pile. It's right behind those hills, and hopefully could get into one. Alright guys, just look at the scale of this operation. I mean, this is probably one of the biggest mill sites I've ever seen. Looks like there's 3 different tiers of stacked stone walls. The lower one is probably 30 feet high. And then there's a big cyanide leaching pile. It's all pink. And then there's a huge pile that spans all the way from there and right there, and man, there just has to be a massive vertical shaft or incline shaft. Probably a couple of them actually. Yeah, let's head down there and see what we can find. Alright, so here's the mill site. This thing is just massive. There's one of the cyanide tanks. But yeah, like I said, you got this wall, and then there's two more above it. It's a 3-tier. And here's a big leaching pile. And that big old hunk of metal right there. But yeah, it looks like there's some concrete footings right on top of that first wall, so we'll check that out. Unfortunately, it looks like much of this site has been scrapped. There's no compressors or engines left. But at least we could see the foundations where they used to be. Yeah. So who knows, might have been a ball mill here as well. Here's a really big concrete platform. So yeah, there is a pretty big shaft right here, but I don't know if we're gonna go down it. They have rappelling gear, but a lot of these look really sketchy. Yeah, that thing definitely goes down at an angle. So, yeah. 2. But yeah, from what I can see, it goes down maybe, can't really tell it from here, but it definitely goes more than 100 feet. But yeah, kind of sketchy. There's another stacked stone wall up there. And then, yeah, another shaft right here actually. Just a little bit of the collar is in place, but I don't want to get too close to the edge. As you can see that it's been eroded over the years. But yeah, this one's definitely filled in within 20 feet. And there's like 2 more over that way, right? What? 2 more shafts? Or 1? I see fences, so. Sucks about that one. Alright, well this is pretty dope.
How are we gonna get down?
I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's just a series of stoles. So this is an open stope. As you can see, the water has gone in through here and has made pretty big divots. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we might be able to, yeah, I don't know, it's pretty sketchy. But there's actually a structure right there. Looks like dynamite storage. Yeah, that's what that is. Pretty cool that it's still here. This little structure. And then I think that open stope actually continues. Actually, it used to continue over here, but looks filled in. Dude, this looks like a well.
Straight down.
Is it filled in or? Huh. Dude, I wonder if someone used that cable.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't.
shows vertical shafts in this one.
Look, just in case.
Alright, well, we found this adit. We're not thinking it's too huge, but it is cooler in here, so yeah, it definitely ends within about 25 feet. You can see the face right there. And also there's a whole bunch of these. Oh! Yo, come over here, Anthony. Although don't go past me. It's a fucking baby. Oh! Oh fuck! Oh shit, no.
You good?
There were two of them. Oh.
Rattlers?
Oh yeah. Oh. All right. Well, we're back in the FJ, and after taking a little breather, I think we could finally talk about that rattlesnake experience. So, obviously, we went inside the mine, and it only went in like 25-30 feet. And so I seen a baby rattlesnake, and I was like, oh, you know, check this out, Anthony. And Anthony, tell him about what you seen.
I look down. I get up behind Jared. I look down.
Yeah.
And I see the mama. And I start hearing the mama.
Yeah,
And
that's where I stopped the
Jared,
video.
Run. And I ran.
And it was a pretty, excuse my language, a pretty fucked up spot, because I was literally cornered. There was a baby in front of me, maybe 2 feet away, 2 or 3 feet, and then the one that started rattling and was unraveled, about to strike, that one was like within maybe 1.5 feet. And how far was it from your foot?
It was literally right next to my foot.
It was literally right next to his foot. So I pretty much like walked right over it. So yeah, it was pretty sketchy. But talking about sketchy, we're going up this, I guess you would call it like a shelf road.
Beautiful view. Look at those mountains.
Oh, yep, amazing view. Really bumpy.
A lot of little stuff down there. Well, that's where we came up from.
Yeah.
So those piles over there, those piles up we drove past the bridge, and now like backup piles.
Yep.
Oh, what does this remind you of?
Oh, fuck me.
What? So right here we have this unsuspecting shaft that seems like it wouldn't be too big, but definitely looks like it goes down at least 150, 200 feet. Can't see the bottom. And there's the boys headed up. There's a few mines up here, so hopefully we could get into a couple. Alright guys, so Owen spotted this and it looked pretty interesting, and I figured it was a clock, and it definitely is, because on the other side it's actually got a nameplate. So it says model number, serial number is 119990, and then it says volts, amps, and then right below that it actually has the company name. It says Simplex Time Recorder Company, based out of Gardner, Massachusetts. And here's that serial number again, 119990. Much of it is missing, but yeah, that was a clock at one point. Just leave that there. That's a pretty dope piece. And right above me, we actually got waste rock pile. The trestle used to go all the way to there. You can see some of the wood still remaining. And there's actually at least one portal that looks like it's still open. So let us go inside. Oh, and we got another piece right here. That looks like the base off of, who knows, maybe a lamp or Some sort of decorative piece. That's pretty cool. Lots of interesting stuff up here. Alright, so made it up to what I thought was a portal, but this is just explosive storage. Probably some more rattlesnakes up in there. And then that orange thing, that's a way more modern support, but there's a pretty big vertical shaft. Can't even see the bottom. Both tests. We'll do both tests. Hopefully everything got ladder. So let's do the test. Do this metal thing.
Hold on. Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Sounds filled in.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very.
Maybe it's 60 feet.
That's not that far.
Yeah, 60, 70 feet. Just look at this amazing trail. There's yet another nicely built stacked stone wall right there. There's lots of minus trash all along this trail. You can see how they built this up. But yeah, there's actually a few portals over here. Pretty big piles right next to them as well, so we're pretty confident about this one. Alright, we made it to the first inclined, almost vertical shaft. And it's actually got a ladder. I think it's pretty solid, I
Well,
think.
there's a broken rung right there too.
Yeah,
I would never trust ladders that are outside.
good point. That's better than the other ones. So there's the first. And then you actually see the portal right there. Looks like a cut, right?
That might have been like a dynamite room.
Oh yeah.
No rattlers.
Ooh, there's a smashed pail.
No, instead of doing that, how about you do this instead?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Throw rocks and shit, don't step on shit. Save it until you get too big. Throw a rock to deal one.
Alright, so we're going over this pretty non-existent trail that leads to what looks like two portals. Owen's already there checking it out. Hopefully we don't come across any critters. What's it look like? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Double portals, you don't usually see that. Which way to go?
Right, I guess.
Right is always right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Those claim tags up there?
Yeah, probably. Got like different numbers on them.
Nope. There's one right here.
Like 10 feet? That one ends within 10 feet. Let me check this one real quick. Well, it seems like this one keeps going for a little. Alright, well, we're going through this mine, and it's actually going back. How far have we gone? Like 100 feet? Something like that.
I don't think it's that far yet.
Okay, close to 100 feet. And there's Owen. Ooh, is that a chute?
Yeah.
That must mean there's stuff above us. Oh yeah. There's a little stoped out section.
This is really cool.
Pack rat's nest looks like.
A place I don't want to be is where the roots are. That's it. Done here.
Alright, and it ends. That was about 150, maybe close to 200 feet. Here's the face of the mine. Alright, some more sketchy hiking. There's actually a pipeline right down in that gully, and it goes all the way to there, and looks like it stops. But it spans about, looks like maybe 300 or 400 feet. Yeah, awesome views from up here. Alright, we got yet another portal. Hopefully this one pans out. What do you see, Owen?
The spider web.
Anything else? Oh yeah. I wonder if there's a spider web right there.
Use a rock and take it out. I don't know if that would be a good idea or not.
You could go under it.
Go under it? Yeah. If I throw a rock, I might take it everywhere with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll try.
Alright, let's go in here.
Well,
Here's that spider web. I didn't see any snakes. You could tell that water came in here.
okay, so this might be the hole Anthony was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's actually a hole that connects from the top. So probably right here there's like a false hole.
with you.
Alright. Oh yeah. So looks like there's a little piece of ladder, pipe, lots of timbers. Kind of looks like there's a level down there, not sure. But here's looking up. Yeah, I don't think it's worth going down there really. Interesting though. Alright guys, we are on top of the mountain and we came across this, hopefully you can hear this, but it's a shaft. It looks like it goes down about maybe 40 feet and there's just a bunch of metal there. But Owen, he thinks that there's an adit right over here. So we'll go over there and hopefully we can connect. Alright guys, we are way the hell up here. That is actually the first mine that we started at, so yeah, that just gives you some perspective. But here's the portal. And we are very excited to get into this one. Looks like there's a little pocket going down there. I think it most likely ends, but man, this already looks super cool. I put my headlamp especially for this one because we figured it's going to be a pretty good one. Looks pretty big. So yeah, that's all filled in. Owen's already inside the mine a good bit, so let's catch up to him. What do you see?
Pretty cool.
Does it keep going past this?
So it looks backfilled, but there's a like goes up in there.
Oh, does it?
Kind of cool.
Oh yeah, just a little stoped out section. It looks like. You know, maybe it keeps going off this way. But yeah, this is all, like I said, backfilled. So where we were looking down that shaft is probably, what would you guess, maybe 15 feet past this? 15 or 20 feet. But yeah, you could definitely tell that this was an old copper mine. Probably got a little bit of gold out of it too. Pretty good looking hanging wall. Very flat. It's cool to see it. It's all blue. There's a little bit of a vein right there. Yeah, that's pretty much this one.
Whoa!
Alright guys, we're excited. This is the second lower mine, and we actually got rail. And thankfully, the swan is still open. So we will head inside, see what there is to offer. Oh man, there's a bunch of bugs. And it's like all filled in with water. Oh, but the rails start again, right?
Yeah, the rail picks up here.
Oh, look at all those bugs. Oh, there's 20 million. God damn. Oh man. Alright, well that's pretty cool. Picked up the rails. And it actually feels kind of cool in here. So, maybe this one continues.
Slide to it. Looks like we got a collapse here.
Little pocket.
Here.
Ooh,
Oh fuck, maybe not.
damn. No?
Wow.
Got this timbered section. It's weird though, because it feels like nice and cool up in here.
I don't know if there's any way to get in here.
Yeah, that is pretty much all filled in. Alright, still continuing down the mountain. And this is the third one in this series of mines. So hopefully the third time. Yeah? Well, it's looking alright. We got some rails sticking out. And the portal's open, so we can only hope. Here's a first look. Hopefully there's not a bunch of moths in this one. And then, oh, and check it out. So,
Oh, sweet.
you got like cross ties.
Oh, they had a huge sorting bin right there.
And yeah, they had like an ore bin and probably another tram station or two going down. But it's all collapsed. Alright, let's get in here. As you can see, a bunch of water has flowed into here. But we do have the rail. Pretty nice and tall right here. You can see the nice vein they were following. Real nice and dark. Got a couple soles right here. Oh yeah, this one is looking great so far. Feel some nice cool air coming out of here. And just look at those rails. This one's looking good, Owen. Wow. Alright, well, I'll turn you guys back on if we find something pretty cool. Alright, well, we made it to this filled in section, and you can actually see those timbers right there. Those are actually burnt, so maybe that's a leading reason why this got all collapsed. But yeah, we'll head back. Alright guys, so we're headed to the campsite for the night, and that was one great all-day explore. We're out there hiking in the 100+ degree heat for quite a few hours, so it was pretty tough going, but definitely the highlight for the day was that wooden head frame. It was just so awesome to see it in such pristine condition. We came across probably 20 vertical or close to vertical shafts. Unfortunately, we didn't get to get into any of those, but we did get into quite a few portals, most of which weren't too extensive, but I mean, overall, one great day. So this is actually part one of a two-part series, so definitely stay tuned for part two. Right now we're actually headed right below the mine site, and early in the morning we're gonna hit that up, and it should be a pretty good explore. Definitely more underground time than what we did today, so stay tuned. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.